What's going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we're back with another Pokemon challenge video. Today we're on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and today's challenge will be, can I beat Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Hardcore Nuzlocke Grass type only shiny Pokemon challenge. You guys did really enjoy the flying challenge you did on X and Y, so we're back on it. I really love the concept of this series, and I can't wait to do more. If you guys also love this series, just drop in the comments and tell me which typing you guys want me to see. And as well, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, and subscribe if you guys are not already. It will greatly help my channel. Let's get into the rules of the challenge. Obviously, we have to do a hardcore Nuzlocke. By now, you guys should know what a Nuzlocke is. A Nuzlocke basically means I'm only allowed to catch the first Pokemon in each route, but in the case of a Nuzlocke and a monotype mixed together, the first shiny Pokemon of that typing will be the only Pokemon I'm able to catch. And when we're playing on hardcore mode, we have to play with hardcore rule set, so no switching after each Pokemon has been defeated, no items inside a battle, and there is a strict level cap on the bottom left. If I do pass it, I cannot use that Pokemon for this gym battle until the level caps increase, so you guys know the rules of that. We also are going to nickname every Pokemon after you guys in the comments, so thank you so much for leaving a comment in the previous challenge video. If you guys want to be nicknamed after a Pokemon in my future challenge videos, just drop in comments and hopefully I'll pick yours. And finally, let's get into the challenge video itself. So in the previous ORS challenge, I did pick up Mudkip as my shiny Pokemon, so this time I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to use Trico. I really love Trico. Also because it's a grass type Pokemon, that's the only reason I'm using Trico, but also because, you know, I kind of centered this around using Trico as a starter. Oh, and did I mention the shiny odds have been corrected from 1 out of 8,900 something to 1 in 1,000, just to make it a little more easier for me. It's still going to take some time, as in the case of Trico, which took me 45 minutes, over 200 attempts to find Trico. And at some point I was like, did I really change the odds? I didn't. It felt like the odds were about the same and I was getting nowhere. But eventually we're getting our shiny Trico and we're going to finally progress through the game. Once we get through the game though, we're going to start training up our Trico and go through the tutorial of the game. Once we're done with that, we're going to head into Route 102, where we're able to catch ourselves a Lotad in the grass. Lotad is our second grass type Pokemon that we're able to catch. Pop it in our team, and then head into Petalburg Forest, where we're able to find ourselves a Shroomish. Shroomish is a rarer encounter, and there's multiple Pokemons in this grass, so it's going to take even longer. So it actually took me an hour and a half to find ourselves a Shroomish. We finally caught it, put it on our team. I really love Breloom. If you guys do not know that, now you know. Now we're going to head into Rustboro City, where we're going to face off against the first gym leader in the game, which is going to be Roxanne. Roxanne's going to be rocking with the rock types. We're going to start the battle against her using our Trico. We're going to Mega Drain her down as she's going to potion up, regain my HP to full basically, and then we're able to fight off the Nose Pass. Nose Pass takes 3 Mega Drains somehow, and we're able to knock it out. Not too much difficulties as we beat Roxanne and move on to the next gym. We're going to head into Dewford Island next, and there's not much for us to do except beat the gym. So we're going to fight the gym with our evolved Trico as a Grovyle. We're going to Mega Drain down the Machop. It's going to do some damage to me, but I'm able to regain my HP because Mega Drain is kind of broken, apparently, in early games. I'm at half HP now, so I have to be careful treading water against the Makuhita. I'm going to switch out into my Shroomish, which is going to paralyze and Leech Seed down the Makuhita, which is interesting. I actually 1v1 this thing using my own Shroomish. So Shroomish is goated out here as we knock out Brawly, and we got our second gym badge of the game. Next up, we're going to head into Marlboro City and then head into Route 111. I'm not too sure, 109, something like that. We're going to find ourselves a shiny Roselia. It took a long time to find this thing because it is also another rare encounter. It took me about like 40 minutes. Catch yourselves a really cool looking Roselia and put that on our team. As well, in Marlboro City, there is a TM shop over here. We're going to get ourselves a Power Up Punch TM and put that on our Grovyle as we face off against Watson, the third gym leader in the game. Watson's going to own electric type Pokemon, and we're going to send out our Grovyle to start the battle against him. We're going to Power Up Punch him, get him to half HP, boost our attack to a point he's going to switch out to his H, which is going to be his Magneton, get through the Paralyze and get through the Confusion, and we're able to Power Up Punch, knock out the Magneton, which could have been very dangerous. I know this was risky, but I know the confusion was going to wear off, so I was going to risk it. I was going to Power Up Punch the Magneton as he switched into his Voltorb. At this point, I'm too low to justify any attack, so I'm going to switch out to my Shroomish once again. Shroomish is able to 1v1 the Magneton and the Voltorb as we knock out Watson and get our third gym badge. It's not too bad out here. So after beating Watson, we actually go back on accident. We found an Oddish in here, and then I realized this is a new route. We were able to catch ourselves an Oddish in this route. So we're going to go find ourselves a shiny Oddish and then put that on the team. Now next up, the next gym is going to be the Fire type gym leader. Obviously, it's going to be a little more difficult because I have a grass only team. We also caught ourselves an Oddish. We're going to have to face against Flannery. It's not too difficult, as since we have a Lombre is part grass, part water type, so it's actually pretty decent. We can't use anyone else though. Everyone else is very strictly weak to fire. We're going to start the battle against Flannery using our Lombre, which also has a Sea Incense, boost the water moves, so it's going to one-shot the Slugma. It's going to switch out to our Torkoal next. Even though in the sun, I do a little less damage, the Sea Incense really comes in handy here, as I'm still able to 3-shot down the Torkoal and then knock out the Torkoal, and her final Pokemon will be a Numel. Numel is obviously weak. Even though it's in the sun, it's 4 times weak to Bubble Beam and has no special defense. We're going to knock out the Flannery, and we got our 4th gym badge in the game. From there though, we're going to get the Go-Go Glasses. We're going to go into the desert and claim ourselves the Root Fossil. It's going to be our next grass type Pokemon, basically our last grass type Pokemon. Our team is pretty much filled up. And then we're going to face off against Norman in Petalburg City. Norman's going to be the normal type gym leader in the game. We're going to start the battle against him using our Breloom. Now Breloom, I'm kind of worried about what it wants to do. It's going to yawn me as I'm able to switch back into my Breloom. And then I'm going to Leech Seed him and actually take a yawn. I'm going to bulk up in front of him as he's going to encore me. I'm stuck using bulk up, but I'm fine with it because I get regen from Leech Seed. I get a defense boost from bulk up, so I should be fine here. As I'm finally +6 against him. This might be overkill, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Mach Punch would knock out his Slack King. After that, he's going to switch out to his Vigoroth. I'm able to Mach Punch that thing out as well. And then finally Mach Punch once again to knock out his final Slack King, and we finish off Norman. And we got our 5th gym badge of the game. Next up, we're going to head into the fight against Winona in Fort Tree City. Winona's going to be the flying type gym leader. It's going to be a bit more tough as we face off against her. She started the battle against us using a Swallow. I'm going to start the battle using our Grovyle. Now, I know Grovyle can outspeed and can Rock Tomb it. So I'm going to Rock Tomb down the Swallow. Take an Air Release, which is not good. I know it has Quick Attack, so I want to avoid that. Switch out to my Cradily, which will finish the job against the Swallow. Skarmory comes on next. I know someone could deal with it because Lombre's got it. Lombre's going to fake out the Skarmory. Break is 30 for sure. And then I'm able to Surf. Sea Incense Surf will knock out the Skarmory, which is surprising. And then from there, the Vileplume's able to 1v1 the Pelipper with Sleep Powder and Giga Drain to regain his HP, and an Acid to finish it off. Somehow Acid's very powerful. And from there, her final Pokemon will be an Altaria. I try to put it to sleep. I'm trying to weaken down its special defense so I can switch out to my Lombre. It does not work out too well. And then I gotta switch out into my Tropius, which I caught in the wild. It's just used for flying. And switch out to my Roselia to Sunspore it. And then back into my Tropius to do some damage. It does not do anything. So I decided to switch into my Lilith, which will Ancient Power eventually knock him out from this range, which is amazing. Cradily is powerful, as you can see. And down goes Winona. And also our Grovyle will evolve into a Sceptile at this point. So that's actually really nice. From there though, we're going to go into the Team Aqua hideout because that's the next event to do. We're going to clear through the Horde battles in here and then face off against Matt, the Team Aqua admin, which should have been Shelly, but I don't know why it's not Shelly. Anyways, we're going to finish off Team Aqua and face off against Tate and Liza in the 7th gym of the game in Moss Deep City. Then start the battle with Solrock and Lunatone, and I have a grass team, so this shouldn't be too hard. Start with my Sceptile. I'm getting Mega Evolve with my Sceptile and Leaf Blade into the Solrock. I want to double team into the Solrock because obviously it has fire moves and it's the most threatening thing. So I'm going to Leaf Blade one shot the Solrock, and then the Lunatone's going to light screen up, and another Leaf Blade would knock out the Lunatone. This was a poor battle. I don't know why they would just make this battle. They should have added more Pokemon, but as it's just a bad team management over there by Tate and Liza. From there though, we're going to head into the Origin fight against Kyogre. We're going to start the battle using our Mega Sceptile. We're going to Leaf Blade it, and then it decides to use Aqua Ring. Nice. Okay, now it's dead. So we beat Kyogre, and we can move on from there. I mean, if it was Groudon, it might have been a different story, but we're not playing Omega Ruby for a reason. Next up, we're going to face off against Watson. Watson's going to be the 8th gym leader of the game. He's going to be the water type gym leader, and also we're going to start the battle against him using our Sceptile. Sceptile is going to power up punch against his Love Disc, and it's going to Sweet Kiss me, confuse me, and all that. I'm getting annoyed because it could possibly knock me out if I just hit myself, but luckily I actually snapped out of confusion without hitting myself too hard, and I'm able to knock him out with my power up punch and then get 4 attack boosts up from it. So that's really amazing for me. He's going to switch out to his Mountain next. I'm able to Omega and then Leaf Blade him. Guaranteed the KO. I mean, it was a guaranteed KO to begin with, but just to guarantee it even more. One shot the Celio on his team. One shot his Wish Cash, which I want to see the calc on that. How much damage does that do? And then finally one shot his Sea King, and we finish off against Watson. and we get our 8th gym badge of the game. It's really looking nice out here. No deaths at all, but I might jinx it. I was looking at the death count, I was like, I really didn't lose any Pokemon at all. I finally evolved my Lombre to a Ludicolo because I finally got Dive. And then we're going to head into a Victory Road where, I mean, we're going to clean it up very easily. Sceptile is the GOAT. And then we're going to head into the Elite Four itself. Pick up our items to heal our Pokemon outside of the battle. And then we're going to head into the Elite Four Challenge. We're going to start off our Elite Four Challenge facing off against Sidney. Sidney is going to be the Dark type Elite Four member we got to face off against. He's going to start the battle using his Mighty Anna against my Sceptile. He's going to always lower my attack stat, which is fine. So I'm going to switch out to my Breloom. And then I avoid the Swagger, luckily. I'm able to get a bulk up in front of him. He's getting Swagger once again. He misses me, and then I thought that's my cue to go. So I can Mach Punch the Mighty Anna, one-shot him in the head. Amazing. Mach Punch the Absol, one-shot in the head. Everything's getting Mach Punch. Shift Tree fakes me out, but I'm okay as I'm able to Mach Punch him, knock him out. Mach Punch the Sharpedo and finish him off. And then finally his Cacturne, which we could have got, but we didn't. We're going to Mach Punch, knock out his Cacturne, and we finish off the first Elite Four member in a sweep. Next up, we're going to face off against Phoebe. Phoebe is going to be the Ghost type Elite Four member. She's going to start the battle against us using a Dusclops. I'm going to start the battle against her using my Roserade. Roserade has Growth and also Shadow Ball, but unfortunately, it cursed me. So, Shadow Ball can one-shot the Dusclops, which is nice. As well, one-shot the Bayonet. But unfortunately, I'm too low HP. I don't want to Giga Drain in case, you know, the Dust Noise can knock me out. So I decided to switch out into my Vileplume. Vileplume takes a burn to the face. I risk it here. I'm like, I need to put this thing to sleep. I need some momentum. Luckily, Sleep Powder lands with Vileplume, and then I can switch out into my Roserade once again. I thought I could get some healing. I thought I could do Shadow Ball against him. But he's going to knock me out. He's going to wake up first and Fire Punch, knock out my Roserade. And there goes the first death of the game. Right in front of the Dusknoir in the Elite Four, of course. So I decided to switch out to my Sceptile, my failsafe. I'm able to Elite Blade him, luckily survive an Ice Punch, and Elite Blade him once again to knock him out with a crit. Very luckily over there. He's going to switch out to the Sableye next. I'm going to switch out into my Breloom. Seed Bomb will one-shot the Sableye somehow, which is amazing. And then Bayonet gets the same treatment. Seed Bomb will one-shot that thing as well. And Breloom's going crazy out there. From there, we're going to face off against the next Elite Four member. We're going to face off against Glacia. Glacia is going to be the Ice-type Elite Four member of the game. We're going to start the battle against Glacia using our Sceptile. Sceptile is able to set up in front of her Glalie. Luckily, the Glalie doesn't want to, like, attack me for some reason. So that's why I did Mega. I'm able to Power Punch twice against her. I'm actually able to get 4 Power Punches against the Glalie and then get a +4 in attack before it goes down. It's going to switch out to his Frostlass next. I'm going to guarantee I'm outspeed her using my Mega Stone, evolving it into a Mega Sceptile. Leaf Blading will one-shot the Frostlass. And then can switch out to another Frostlass, knock it out as well. And then switch out to a Walrein, which also doesn't have Ice Shard. And I'm able to knock out those 3 Pokemon. She can switch out to her Glalie next. I know this thing has Ice Shard, so I decided to switch out into my other reliable Pokemon, which is going to be Vileplume. Is going to go into a Hail and then put it to sleep. From there, I'm able to 2-shot it using Sludge Bomb and finish the battle against Glacia. Next up, we gotta face off against the final Elite Four member in the 4. We're gonna face off against Drake. Drake's giving me the Dragon type Elite Four member. He's pretty cool. We're gonna start the battle against him using our Ludicolo. Ludicolo is going to Ice Beam down the Altaria, one-shot it into the face, which is amazing. Flygon comes out, same fate. It misses his Boom Burst, which is amazing. I'm able to Ice Beam knock it out. Salamence comes out next. I risk it here. Don't get the flinch. I'm able to Ice Beam knock out the Salamence. I forgot it's not Mega Salamence. I'm gonna be honest. And then he can switch out to his Kingdra. I decided to switch out into my Sceptile. Take a Dragon Pulse, which is scary. I decided not to Mega because I would have died to another Dragon Pulse. But it decided to yawn me. So I'm like, okay. Boost up. Dew Chop knocks out the Kingdra. And I'm able to stay in. I go to sleep though. So I gotta switch out into my Cradily for once in my lifetime. I get Supersonic down, which is kind of annoying. I take an Earthquake easily. And I'm able to Giga Drain down the Flygon. Eventually 1v1 it without hitting myself in confusion. I'm getting very good confusion luck. I get better luck when I'm not streaming. When I stream, I can't hit anything. High jump kick misses. Everything misses when I'm streaming. But as soon as I get on this, I don't hit myself in confusion ever. And I'm able to 1v1 the Flygon. And that will be the end of Drake as we beat the entire Elite Four. Now it's only time to face off against the champion of the game. We gotta face off against Steven Stone. We're gonna start the battle against the champion Steven Stone with our Ludicolo. He's gonna start the battle using a Skarmory. I'm able to fake him out, do 1 damage exactly from it. And then I'm able to break his 30. Surf him, doesn't even knock him out. So I'm able to surf him once again and knock out the Skarmory, which is amazing. He does set up spikes, which is annoying, but it should be fine as I'm facing off against his Cradily. I'm going to Ice Beam down his Cradily. He's going to Sludge Bomb me down. I do more damage to him than he does to me. I'm able to 3-shot the Cradily. Unfortunately though, it is going to heal up before I'm able to, so I'm going to switch out into my Vileplume instead. Giga Drain down. Well, it is Mega Drain. Oh, that's why it's doing no damage. So I'm going to Mega Drain down the Cradily. Eventually knock him out with a Sludge Bomb, which is nice. Then he's going to switch out to his Claydol. I'm able to Sleep Powder it and then Mega Drain him, get no damage on it. He's going to wake up, Extra Sensory, crit me, and knock me out. So there goes a Vileplume as well. That's another KO on my team. I send out my Breloom. I'm able to outspeed. Seed Bomb knocks out the Claydol. And then he's going to switch out to his Aggron. I'm able to obviously Force Palm it, get him down to low HP, kind of just 1v1 him. It was kind of amazing. And then he's going to switch out to his Armaldo after I beat his Aggron. I'm going to try to go for a Paralyze with Force Palm. It is not working out. I'm going to get one eventually until my Breloom goes down, and then switch out to my Sceptile, which is still sleeping from the previous battle, and I look like an absolute moron. So Sceptile, I forgot Sceptile was sleeping in that battle, so I'm going to, whoops, I'm going to Mega Stone. Hopefully I wake up. I don't wake up this turn. He gets paralyzed though. I'm able to knock him out in the following turn with a Power Up Punch, and then he goes down. His final Pokemon will be a Mega Metagross, and luckily I woke up in time. I'm able to X-Scissor him down to about a fifth of his HP. He's gonna knock me out easily. Switch out to my Ludicolo. I know I can outspeed him. I want to use Scald. Luckily Scald ends up burning him, and then I basically won the battle at this point. He's gonna Meteor Mash, knock on my Ludicolo. That's another death. And then finally the last Pokemon on my team will be a Cradily. He has no more healing items. I'm able to Giga Drain and knock him out with this. Survive a Meteor Mash barely, and we end up beating Steven Stone very, very luckily with this team. Ooh, that got very intense at the end. As you see, the grass type Pokemon carried me into the Elite Four. The Elite Four was so difficult in this challenge. I cannot believe it. But eventually we end up beating it. Though, is our only Pokemon Cradily? Yes. But we still got to the end though. And that's all that matters. I want to say thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you guys can, please leave a like. Comment down below some challenge videos just like this one, or some typings you want me to see in this series. And subscribe if you guys are not already. Cannot wait for Legends Arceus already. That is coming out pretty soon. Anyways, my name has been Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day. I'm out.